Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In the previous lecture, we discussed containers, why they were introduced, and how they solve the problem, which is it works on my machine. Now it's time to understand the heart of Docker. In this session, we will learn Docker architecture. You will understand how Docker works internally and the major Docker components like Docker client, Docker daemon, Docker images, Docker containers, Docker registries, and how all these components communicate with each other. This is one of the most important topics in Docker because every Docker command you execute eventually follows this architecture. So let's begin with what is Docker. So Docker is a platform that allows us to package applications and their dependencies into lightweight containers. Think about a traditional application deployment. Suppose a developer develops a Java application, and to run that application on another server, we may need uh, Java binaries, libraries, dependencies, configuration files, environment variables, right? If any dependency is missing, the application may fail. So Docker solves this issue by packaging everything into a single container. A simple way to understand Docker is through, a real-time example. Like imagine your application is the food. The ingredients are your dependencies, and the recipe to prepare the food is the application configuration. So Docker puts everything into a sealed lunchbox. Wherever you carry that lunchbox, the food remains the same, right? So that lunchbox is called a Docker container. This is why Docker provides consistency across environments. When you Whether you run it on developer laptop or a QA environment or UAT or prod or even cloud infrastructure, the application behaves the same way. Now, why Docker is useful? Yes, organizations adopted Docker because it solves several real world problems. First, it eliminates environment inconsistencies. No more situations where developers say it works on my laptop or it works on my machine. Second, applications become portable. You can move them between systems without a reinstallation. Deployments become faster. You know, instead of installing software repeatedly, we simply run a container. And Docker integrates naturally with modern DevOps and cloud native platforms. So, to be precise, in one line definition, Docker is a platform that helps run applications inside lightweight containers so they behave consistently across different environments. So, that's a brief about Docker and why Docker is useful. See you in the next lecture.